Hey, I'm Armin. I work here in Zurich as a Salesforce Commerce Director. I used to be a developer some years ago, developed CMS solutions. Then I became a product owner at a big company. And that's when I realized that I'm actually like working in an agency. And that's when I basically switched to Merkle as a CMS consultant at that time. And well, did projects with different CMS and then also commerce projects. I do a lot of mountain biking, actually, in winter. Yeah, skiing, ski touring. Just I love being outside in my free time and being inside in a bureau during my work time. For me, it's well, a couple of different aspects. For one thing, I really like my colleagues, like the team I'm working with. Also, the guys that I'm not working with here in Zurich. It's really nice to be able to come back into the office. But now, when you look into projects, for me, what I like is to get to know companies, understand their processes, business processes, and see how we can help them to make their business better. When it comes to commerce, the team is quite distributed. We have a lot of good developers in Portugal. There is a team in Morocco. Here in Switzerland, it's also over different locations. And then it's also, I work quite a lot with marketing colleagues, marketing cloud colleagues. It also, if there is an integration with Service or Sales Cloud, we do a lot of work together with them. So it's, I think commerce solutions are actually quite nice because you have usually a lot of systems you integrate with. So you have a lot to do with different solutions. I mean, the division is quite big, but in the same time, it still feels a bit like family. Like there's so many nice people, and for me, what makes it also quite special is, I mean, you can, if you need something, whatever it is, I mean, you can approach anybody and you get an answer. And I think this makes you really feel like at home. I really like working in such a way. And I mean, the team is, as I said, really distributed. You have to do with a lot of people that are not actually working in Zurich, but it doesn't matter. It's still like a really close relationship. Well, one example might be, I mean, when I got into commerce, Salesforce commerce, I mean, first I had to start understanding the projects that we do. And back then, nobody knew that I'm actually like going to be working as a director here. But it didn't matter. I just was able to. They told me, yeah, you have to talk to this guy in Portugal. So we started talking, and it ended up being a really nice talk, but also really informative. So he got like all the information and everything, and I got pointed to other people that could help me with a certain topic, for example. And well, so the journey began in understanding all the aspects of our projects. So for me, a quite important recent update or feature in the release was the ability to deliver also headless commerce solutions. I mean, most of the solutions we did so far were all with the Salesforce reference architecture. So basically everything delivered out of Salesforce. But for bigger clients, or depending on the use case actually, if you need like more flexibility, there's the option now to have like Salesforce Commerce as the backend solution with all the power you have from Salesforce, but developing a front-end application completely by itself and use all the features and functionalities from Salesforce Commerce, but as an own front-end layer basically. And yeah, that helps. I mean, you could then, let's say if you have a redesign, a new rollout or rebranding maybe, and you have to deliver a completely new design. You basically leave whatever is in the backend, and only change the front-end application. So you have a lot of flexibility, and I really think this will be the way to go. And I'm also certain that we will soon deliver a project with that. Yeah. I really think that all the projects we were able to deliver, and in this fast-paced world, went back to working together as a team, because I mean everybody in this team has its strengths and weaknesses, obviously, but together you can like really use the strengths and of each other and deliver together something better. So I really believe in team playing. I don't think it's at least in the work we do. I think it's the best way to go. Yes.